Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Buckley, and in this video I'm talking about apologies. I'm a couples and a sex therapist, and I see things in my office that you can't even believe. But one of the things I see frequently is the power of a good apology. If you are liking these videos and finding them useful, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I would so appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's talk about apologies. I see couples all the time fighting in front of me, and it goes back and forth and basically two people trying to prove that they're right. Sometimes they try to get me to referee. No, see what they did? I will tell you that when I see couples learn how to apologize and they give a good apology, changes everything. And it's actually not that hard. So the first thing is when your partner is upset about something, maybe they're mistaken. Maybe you didn't do anything wrong, or you feel that what they do is wrong, or they do the same thing they're accusing you of doing all the time. Let that go. If your partner is upset about something, there is a reason. And when you listen to find out that reason and you can apologize for it, sounds something like this: honey, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry I did whatever it is. I was wrong, and I'm sorry that I hurt you. And what can I do to make it up to you? Which is so much easier than, well, I don't know, I don't agree with you. Or, well, you did the same thing. Yeah, but, well, if, well, you, like all of those things that we can do to just avoid apologizing, they take so much more energy. And I don't know if you've ever been with somebody who doesn't apologize. I know I have been with people like that, and it is frustrating. Why? Because you never feel validated. You always feel like you're crazy. They just refuse to admit they've done anything wrong. You want to be with somebody that you can feel adored by, somebody who wants you to be happy. One of the great ways, the easy ways to have a partner who does those things, who apologizes and says they know that they were wrong and says, what can I do to make it up to you, is to be that partner. But sometimes we are that partner and we still have that partner who isn't. I once had a couple in front of me, and she was begging for him to just acknowledge what he did and to apologize. And he could not do it. I didn't do anything wrong. You do those things all the time. He kept doing that. Well, what I finally did was I taped them, which I do every now and again with their permission. I get my phone out and I do a recording. I say, okay, let's do that again. And I record it. And then I show them the recording. And boy, does that open up some eyes. When you can see yourself and see what you're doing and see how ridiculous it looks and how ineffective it is, you will do things differently. An apology is a great, simple way to have a much more loving and passionate relationship. When you can apologize, you can have a much happier partner who feels loved, who feels understood, who feels seen, and guess what? They're going to be a much more loving and passionate partner. And it's something that is so much easier to do than to argue back and forth and prove why you shouldn't apologize. Of course, there's also the over-apologizer. They apologize about everything, or they just apologize because they want you to shut up. Hey, I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. Can't we just end this? Like, how many times do I have to apologize? How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? That's not a good apology either. And it does take a bit of confidence and strength to apologize, which is also why it's so attractive. Somebody who can apologize, you know what? I was wrong. I'm sorry I hurt you. What can I do to make it up to you? You know I love you. I don't want to continue to hurt you. I will do what it takes. That is a person who is attractive and confident. And confidence is extremely attractive. As a matter of fact, it's one of the most, other than humor, I think humor and confidence are two of the most attractive qualities about a man. But if you're a woman, it's also a good thing to apologize. Be the partner that you want to have. And when you start apologizing, your partner will start apologizing. And if they don't, you need to sit down, show them this video, or have a conversation with them. It's like, hey, this isn't about winning a fight. I always say you don't want to be like two people in a boxing ring fighting each other. You want to be fighting for each other. You want to be fighting for the relationship, for love. And when you're in a relationship where it's two people fighting to be right, it is not going to either last long or it's not going to be a great relationship. You know what? Life's too short to be in bad relationships. So I encourage you to apologize when you've done something wrong. Apologize even if you haven't done anything wrong. If your partner is upset, keep it clean, no defending, no explaining. I am sorry, what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. What can I do to make it up to you? It's that simple. And if it is something very big, if there's been cheating, dishonesty, betrayal, you called your partner a name, you threatened divorce, some of those really big, I'm going to say relationship offenses, then you got to apologize more than once sometimes. You apologize over and over and over again until your partner is willing to accept it. Now, forgiveness is important, and apologies can certainly contribute to forgiveness. But sometimes you might be apologizing and you're not being forgiven. You might not be making a clean apology. And if you are, and you're following all these steps, and you've been very sincere, and you have been honest, and you've been apologizing cleanly and effectively, like I'm talking about, and your partner is still just not able to forgive, then you probably need to see a therapist. Sometimes things are just too difficult and too big to navigate on your own. But I'm going to say there's probably a lot of things that you can. You might be surprised just with a really good apology. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give me a like on the video. I would appreciate it. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon.